Hey farmers, what's going on? Welcome back to another Hey video. This is going to be my part 2 of the guides videos. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the XP or the experience in the game. I'm going to give you guys some basic tips on it. And it's just going to be a little introduction. So I'm just going to get started. And if you haven't checked out my coins guide video, make sure you do. I'll be putting the link in the description. So I'm just going to check what's going on. First of all, let me just send these visitors away. What items are we having over here? Okay, I just got my free reward. Wow, we're still having these decos. I think it's been like 3 to 4 days. So if you guys want to get the gorgeous, I got this fountain, but this was really, really expensive. Okay, what are we having over here? Alright, you guys, now I'm going to come to the main topic of this video, which is the XP or the experience points in the game. So what is XP? XP is also very important. It's another major aspect of the game. Just like you have coins, you make the coins to buy things in the game. The same way you need XP to progress or to move forward in the game. For example, my XP level in the game currently is 225, which you can see on the very left top corner. Over here, this used to be in the middle before the spring update, which I used to prefer, but this isn't bad too. And where you can see your progress of the XP points, you can simply tap over here. And as you can see, at this level, I need about 2 million XP, and I've collected 1.32 million XP. So you need a different amount of XP to level up at each level. When you're a low level player, you need less XP. When you become a high level player, you're going to need more XP. So that's how it keeps going on, and you do things in the game to gain the XP. And the higher your level is, the harder it actually gets to gain all that XP. But to be very honest, it just seems like that. I mean, if you play your game efficiently, if you play regularly, there's nothing that you cannot do. So that's going to be my first tip about gaining the XP in the game. If you want to level up faster, if you want to get XP fast, then you have to play this game regularly. I say this so many times that Hay is literally the game of the time. The more time you spend in this game, the more benefits you're going to get out of this game. So that's what you have to do. But other than that, everything you do in the game actually gives you XP. So for example, the most basic way is obviously by harvesting the crops. Oh my god. My silo is so full. What do I do, you guys? I don't even know. This is so frustrating. Let me just sell some crops. But whatever you do, like let's just say I'm harvesting the crops over here, and you can see I'm getting XP points. And that's like 3 XP, and it depends on all the crops. If you want to gain some more XP in the game, which you can do, you can actually activate an XP booster. Let's see if I have over here. I'm sure I'll do. I haven't used them for so long, but yeah, you can use these XP booster. They're going to give you more XP. But harvesting is a very basic option. And the best way I would recommend is obviously going to be the weeding. You just have to plant the wheat, wait for it, and then you have to harvest it. This can give you the amount of XP depending on how many fields you have in the game. So for example, I have 191 fields, and I'm just going to plant all the wheat. After 2 minutes, I'm going to get 191 XP. So if I keep doing that for like 10 minutes, I can actually make 2000 XP, but that's obviously not very fast. And literally, all the things you do in the game, like collecting your bees, collecting your peanuts, collecting from your animals, collecting the products, collecting the fruits, and all that stuff, everything in the game is going to give you XP. So you just have to come into the game every day, and you have to do your basic chores like harvesting the crops, feeding your animals, waking up your pets. They also give you a lot of XP. But if you want to make XP faster, some of my tips are focus more on the double XP events when they come into the game. Especially we get a lot of double XP week, in which we get a boat event, a town event, and a truck event. Those events are a blessing if you want to get the XP fast. But before I get into that, there's a question that everyone asks in the community. How do they manage their coins and XP? Or what is important? Is it coins or is it XP? Well, I'm not going to say one is important and the other one is not important, because to be honest, both of them are really important. You're going to need coins to buy everything in the game. And of course, you're going to need the XP to progress in the game. But that also depends on your playing style. At the end of the day, you just have to enjoy this game. That's what really matters. If your goal is that you want to become a high-level player, I would say focus more on the XP. It doesn't really matter, as long as you're enjoying it, of course. But if you want to be a bit more efficient, and if you really want to get all that fun and all that essence of this farming game, then I would say slow down a bit on the XP and build up your money. See, the problem is when you level up in the game, you actually unlock all these machines. And I'm going to be honest, it's relatively easier to level up than to gain money. I've seen so many people that come into the game that actually level up fast, but they end up having no money. And that's probably the worst mistake you can possibly make. That you're at level, let's just say 35, and you still have to buy 4 or 5 machines. That's something you should avoid in this game. And how you can do that? Simply by slowing down on the XP and building up your coins. I've already talked about how you can make the money. You can do that by so many ways. You just have to make the product, sell them, you can play events, double coins, and all that stuff. You just have to build up your money. And once you have enough coins that you're able to afford, let's just say for the next 3 level machines, then of course you can start focusing more on the XP. But that's honestly not. But that's still not a compulsion. If you think that you can make money even at the later stages, like you want to unlock something fast, then of course you can make the XP fast. It's not a problem, but this is generally one of the most confusing questions. And I've noticed that this is an issue that most of the newcomers in the game suffer from. They don't understand what to focus on. As I said, they're both important. It actually depends on your playing style. But in my opinion, and as my honest tip, I would say focus more on the coins in the beginning, and then you can start focusing on the XP. If you start focusing on both of them together, it's actually going to be impossible unless you spend a crazy amount of time in the game and you have the mind of Einstein. Only then you can do that. Otherwise, if you're a normal player like me, you have work and all that stuff and other things in life, then I would say focus on one thing at a time. Right, now my favorite way to gain XP, I think you guys know, is by playing the town. This place is a blessing. If you want to get the XP, wow, unfortunately I can't really show you guys right now because my townies are, okay, I think I have some of them. Yeah, so town is a blessing for people who want to get the XP faster. But this is only going to work if you are a high level player or if your town is max. So this means I'm recommending you guys to actually start working on your town as soon as you unlock it. I've noticed a lot of lower level players or the people that unlock the town, they don't focus on it. They think it's not important. Now, I understand why they do that because it's quite boring in the beginning. Like, you really have to work a lot, but trust me, each second you spend in your town, it's all worth it. So start focusing on your town today. Stop making excuses and start building up your buildings. Start serving all the townies, and then you can keep collecting them. So town is a blessing, but only if you're a high level player or your town is high. Then if your town is not max, what you can do, I'm going to come to the best part, which is sending trucks. Now, trucks are a great way to make XP, especially if you are a low level player. The thing with the trucks is that they give you a lot of XP. So now, if you're looking for coins, I would not recommend sending trucks unless there's a double coin truck event, because the problem with the trucks is that the amount or the worth of the product is actually divided into the coins and XP. So let's say I'm having these like 7 grilled eggplants, which is for 1696 coins. If I sell this in the roadside shop, I'm sure it's going to be a little more expensive. But the issue here is that you're also getting the XP, and XP is more in worth generally the truck orders. And trucks are a great way to level up fast. If you are a beginner in the game, you can literally send the trucks and your level will go up like this. It's so quick. But again, make sure you also focus on the coins. So town is important, but it actually comes later. It's going to be a lot of time that you'll have to spend on the town, so it's going to be a little slow. Don't worry. As I always say, don't rush things in the game. You can send trucks if you want to make XP fast, and of course, don't skip your boats. Send them every single day. They're not really that good in terms of the XP, what I've noticed from my personal perspective. But you still have to do them because you're going to get the vouchers. So don't miss your boats, do your trucks, and of course start working on your town. That's all I'm going to say. And otherwise, keep playing the game regularly. Do all the things in the game. Don't skip a day. I mean, of course, if you have important things, you can skip. But these are just the general tips. And harvesting the trees also give you a lot of XP. So make sure you activate an XP booster before you are going to collect from the trees and bushes. Now, after the Farm Pass update, there's been a huge blessing for the XP lovers because you actually get up to 1 million XP or even more from the Farm Pass alone. So if you spend money in the game, it's actually a good deal. You can buy the Farm Pass, you can get a lot of XP. And even if you don't buy this, I think you still get a lot of XP. So yeah, focus on your Farm Pass as well. I've been leveling up really quick ever since it has brought the farm pass. But that is not to say that I didn't used to level up fast before the farm pass. No, I remember I used to level up every 10 days just because I was playing my game efficiently. I was playing every day. I was coming into the game, collecting the products, sending trucks, doing boats, doing my town. But this also means you have to make the products. So plan everything ahead of the time. Think like a business mind and just think efficiently. And then I'm sure that you can progress in the game. So that's all I wanted to share about the XP. That was my little XP guide. If you really want to know how to level up fast, you can check out my other how to level up fast or XP videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your level is in the game and what are your secret tips to get XP fast. Subscribe to the channel for more hated content coming. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. I really appreciate you guys. Have a good day. Bye.